It's the second day of the 2019 Tax Indaba taking place at the Sandton Convention Centre. The spotlight's shifted from SARS to the mining sector.
Experts say the sector needs more clarity and certainty around mining tax policy. They say this will go a long way to revive the mining sector. Our reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa spoke to Adele De Jager, tax executive at Bowmans. She started by asking her about the misconception around mining companies not contributing enough towards tax.
So there's generally a misconception that the mining industry doesn't contribute enough to the sector in South Africa and to tax. I think if you need to look behind that they do pay, they're subject to corporate tax, they're subject to VAT, they're subject to pay as you earn and employees taxes, and they also have the burden of mineral royalty tax that was introduced in 2010. So like I say, there's a misconception that they don't contribute enough, but if you put all the taxes together, they do contribute a significant amount to the economy in South Africa.
One of the other issues is that contract miners seem to have a different mining tax regime, as well as mining companies. They generally have a different mining regime, but there is a bit of a concern relating to contract miners. Please tell us more about that.
So recently there was a case that was heard in the Supreme Court of Appeal in South Africa. It's referred to as the Bowmans case. It's quite a controversial case in terms of which it was ruled that a contract mining company was subject to the same tax provisions as a normal mining company. So in South Africa, there's a different tax regime for mining companies that allows you to claim all your capital expenditure upfront against mining income. So the debate is really around what constitutes mining activities and mining operations. And generally in the sense, contract miners, it's always been held that they do not carry on mining operations and hence they do not qualify for those allowances. So with the Bowmans tax case, obviously the court ruled in favour of Bowmans and it allowed them to claim the same tax allowances as a mining company. So it's raised concerns about how that's going to change the playing field in South Africa for mining companies and for contract miners.
So this economy, the sector is in the doldrums, and obviously it is in dire need of resuscitation. What will it take to revive the sector?
In my view, there's going to have to be a consultation process between government, National Treasury, SARS, and the tax industry. I think it's important to understand the concerns, the challenges. The mining playing field and the way in which operations are conducted has changed significantly over the past number of years. The mining tax legislation comes from the 1950s, 60s and was based traditionally on gold mining, deep-level gold mining. So there's really a reform of tax policy necessary in South Africa. I think also to motivate foreign investment into the country, one needs certainty.